Hi everyone, this is Daisy and welcome to my channel. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. For today's video, we're going to continue potting the second batch of the succulents that we have unboxed and unwrapped last week. So today is the 6th day that they have been air dried, so I can finally pot them today. So we have the agave, the haworthia, the echeveria, the snow panda, the tomentosa verspa, which is a variegated, the yellow zebra, and some echeveria. And we're going to use these black pots. They are actually new. So let's start potting now. We're going to use this medium-sized pot. And this is the first succulent that we are going to pot. It's actually a free from seller. It's a twin head, but I cut them. So there will be two echeveria that we are going to pot today. So let's pot this bigger size. As you can see, there are already roots on the stem part of this echeveria because they have been air dried here in my table for 6 days already. So just like we always do, we need to put osmocote to promote root growth more faster and to give more nutrients to the soil mix as well as to the succulents. So most of the echeverias are easy to pot. All you have to do is fill up the pot with your soil mix and put on top of it the echeveria. Just make sure that the root part or the stem part of the echeveria is being covered by the soil mix. And what I am doing also is I'm trying to press the soil mix a little bit because when we water it, the soil will go down. So I'm just making sure that there will be enough soil mix on the pot. So for this video, I'm going to use aqua soil again for our top dressing. So why do I put top dressing just like aqua soil? Sometimes I use black sand or red sand or whatever I have here in my garden. So I put top dressing. The reason is that first, I want to prevent the housebird from playing from my soil mix or my pot of succulent because whenever they see rice hull, they tend to play on my soil mix until the succulent is uprooted. Second, top dressing helps to make the potting of the succulent more beautiful and more clean to look at. So that's the two main reasons why do I put top soil dressing, but actually it's an additional cost and it is an option for you if you wanted to put or not. You can also use pumice stone, some use the lava rock, it depends. Some use masato, so it depends on what you want, it depends on your budget. It's actually your choice of what do you want to use as a top dressing. So let's pat this forehead echeveria. So I'm just trying to remove the unhealthy leaves on it in between the rosette. So the same as what we did in echeveria, we're going to make sure that the root part or the stem is covered with our soil mix. And then we're going to top dress it with our aqua soil. And the third one that we are going to pot is the variegated agave. So I'm not a fan of agave because of the thorns that they have at the tip of their petals. But when I saw this agave as posted by our seller, Jhuzelson Cactulents, in her FB page, I was amazed by the white color on it. It's like that it is painted by a watercolor. So if you would see it in person or in actual, the white color on the leaves is very pretty and it's so nice to see. So that what attracts me and made me decide to buy or to bought this agave. So it has also a baby, and I also removed the unhealthy leaves at the bottom part. I'm not so sure how to take care of agave, but I think it's the same with the succulents, aloes, and hortetu, even cactus or cacti, because they are considered also succulents because they can store water on their leaves and they don't need to be watered from time to time. So look how beautiful the white variegation on it. So the fourth one that we are going to pot is the this is the other half of the echeveria that we first potted. So it also has roots on its stem at the bottom part. So all we have to do is to make sure that the root part is covered with our soil mix and then top dress it with our aqua soil. So the next one that we are going to pad is this tomentosa. It's actually burst po, a variegated one with full variegation. But actually it's unhealthy already because maybe it has been 6 days air dried here. Leaves keep falling off. So I hope this can survive. So this is the problem with the variegated succulents. If you buy them, they are very delicate and they are very hard to take care. But I'm really struggling of how to make them survive here in my garden. But for now, some of my variegated succulents just like variegated PV and variegated Myrni, Mendoza, some looks healthy. I'm not so sure or I cannot say that they are already stable because there are only less than 6 months here in my garden in the garage area. So I cannot really say that they are stable and well rooted, although I have propagated some already. So I hope this tomentosa burrspa that is fully variegated will survive in my garden. So as long as it won't have stem rot, although the leaves are falling because maybe it has been air dried for 6 days already, aside from the time that the seller air dried it. So let's go to the next one. We are now going to pat the snow panda. It's also a family of tomentosa, and tomentosa are characterized by having a felt-like or hairy leaves. So I have one pot of snow panda here in my garden. I actually put that pot first in the veranda area and it got so thin, just like it's like a paper. The leaves is like a thin as paper. So I was worried that it will die. So in order to have an extra one, I bought this snow panda. So this snow panda has a little bit chub leaves. So but the one I trying to rehabilitate, my snow panda, it's already now here in the garage area and it's trying to recover. I hope it would recover fast. So that's the reason why I bought another set of Snow Panda, just in case of I still have another one. So now we're going to pat this yellow zebra. Some are getting confused that they call it variegated zebra, but it's actually called yellow zebra. So the original or the normal zebra that we can buy in the market is that it's green in color with white also, with white stripes, shall I say. And now we're going to pat the other Echeveria. It's dark blossom. I thought the color is somewhat black because it's dark, but maybe the stress color would be dark. So I'm just removing or cleaning up the bottom leaves, trying to remove the unhealthy ones. And then just simply put on top of the soil mix and make sure that the root part is covered. So I added soil gradually, and we're going to top dress it with our aqua soil. So the next one that we're going to pat is a kind of a warthia. And if you would notice, the root is thick, not like the succulent, it's thin. So it look like a radish, a tiny radish. So I just have to make sure that the root part is covered well with our soil mix. If I would describe this Haworthia, it's like a mirror effect when you look at it, or somewhat glass. So I do not know exactly the idea of this Haworthia, but it is, I think, one of a special kind. It's quite pricey. So there are lots of Haworthia kinds, and some are quite pricey because they are collectibles and they have a pretty color too. But for now, this is what I can afford. So let's be happy with what we have. So the next one that we are going to pot is another kind of Haworthia. The roots is the same with the first one that we pot. Looks like a tiny radish. So I'm planning to pot the two of them in one pot. But I changed my mind because I think there will be no more enough space for the Haworthia to grow. So I will just pot the baby in a smaller pot. It will be a propagation also. So this is the one that we're going to pot in a tiny pot. Let's just press a little bit the soil. So we make sure that every root is covered by our soil mix. And then let's top just it with our aqua. And now we're going to put the last haworthia. It's tessellata. So it's a special kind also, I think, because it's quite pricey too. Not that pricey, but for me it's pricey already for this small haworthia. Let's do the same thing while we pot it. So we're almost done potting our succulents for batch 2. And before I give you the closer look of each one of the succulent that we have batted today for batch 2, I wanted to flex the channel of my members. Please visit and do subscribe to their channel as you subscribe to my channel too. Ate Roxy, Brit Pinay Journey, Eileen De La Cruz Vlog, Josephine Bauyon, and Jeremy Hermano. Please don't forget to click the notification bell all so you will always be updated whenever we post a new video. So let's take a closer look of each succulent that we have added today. Enjoy watching! So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you like my sharing for today. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe and share my video to your family, friends, and relatives. Bye for now. See you on my next video. Bye. God bless us all. Bye.